Good morning. My name is Devin Reno. I am an independent wrestler, a surgical tech, one half of the Pretty City Express. And today is a day in the life, a typical day of kind of what there's no shows today. It's a Tuesday, and it's just showing you what the daily grind, I guess, but I know I use that word for a video, but I'm not a fan of that word. It's overused and lost its luster, I think. Yeah, so it's 5:45. I'm on my way to work. I'll get there around 6:15. We have a pretty big case today, a pretty big body case, a lot of lipo, brachioplasty, and a abdominal, which basically, I don't know how in depth you want me to get in terms of that, but liposuction, I think everyone knows what that is. Brachioplasty, you remove a lot of um, when you hold your arm out and there's like whatever hangs off, you're removing that. And then abdominoplasty is a tummy tuck. So we're gonna be doing that. And then also, I think there's something with the eyelids after that. So 2 cases today. Gonna be kind of a long day, but we've seen longer days and harder days. So that's why I'm getting there early. Make sure we're set up for success. Um, as I've talked about, we have a great team, so I think we're going to crush it. Um, but yeah, so we go to work. I am not showing anything involving surgery. One, because I don't think anyone wants to see that. Um, if you do, there are some you can look it up. And two, I'm very how do I say this? I'm very cognizant of other people's work. So for me, my role at my work, right? My role, my job is just support. It's support, support, support. So I am very, I lay low. I speak when I need to. I listen to everything and I help everywhere I'm supposed to. And I think using my work for content is not not right. I don't agree with it. Just morally, because these surgeons put in a lot of time, obviously, into developing their craft, and for me to just use it for content is a little eh. So if you are looking for that, I'm sorry, I'm probably never going to do it, just because I don't feel right. That's not my world. That's not my space, and I am very respectful of everything that they've put in. So I'm not going to use it for my benefit. My role there is simply to support, and that's what I feel like I'm good at. So we got that, and then afterwards we're gonna hit the gym. We have pull today, I believe, and then after that we go to the Arizona Pro Wrestling Training Center and lead class. Um, Stacked day, but that's kind of why I wanted to do this, just so you can. I want to. I want to do more on this channel than just like, oh, I'm going to talk to this camera for half an hour or whatever and describe. I want describe what's so like difficult. And again, difficult's like a a, a, a bad term, because describe what's so demanding, I guess, about this life. And if you do want to get in indie wrestling, or you do want to pursue pro wrestling, then it is going to be very demanding. So I don't want to just talk about it. I want to show, and I think this is a good first step. So I'm really excited. I will catch up with you guys probably after work, because I know myself and I'm going to get zoned in, and hopefully I don't forget to record later on today, but we'll see. So I'll see you later. Okay, it is 3:30. On my way, I actually have to stop by my place first, real quick, because I forgot um, my gym bag. So I'm gonna do that, and then go into the gym. Um, yeah, kind of not a short day at work because it was over 8 hours, but a shorter day. Maybe it was just because it was more of a simple day. It feels shorter, but knocked that out. Everyone did great, killed it. Whatever you got to see, kind of like really nothing, just folding towels and putting together an instrument set, and the fact that I wear scrubs. But I think I'm going to be honest. It was five whatever in the morning this morning. I don't remember everything that I talked about, but yeah, today went off smooth. I I got all my meals in. Oh, excuse me. I got all my meals in. I'm tired. I haven't been feeling great. This whole come on, dude. It was gonna feel a lot worse if this truck just sideswiped me. But yeah, haven't been feeling great this week, so we're just trekking through. It's another day. This is another day for me. A day in the life for you and the camera. Um, but I'm excited. I have legs today. I think I said pull this morning, but that was a lie. I lied to myself. I have legs, so gonna go to the gonna go to my place, grab some leg day shorts, um, maybe some socks. I don't know, maybe some different socks. I don't know if I'm feeling these. But if I'm gonna be wearing shorts, I gotta wear good socks. Um, and then I will check in with you on the way. Maybe on the way. Maybe it'll just be um, at the gym. Hopefully, I can get some good. Well, not good because it's not going to be. Some of these people who record their workouts. It's like Christopher Nolan level cinematography, which it's art. It's cool. I don't know how to do that. I don't. It's not. I don't even want to say I don't have an interest. I guess I have an interest, but I don't want to put in the effort, and I'm not. The passion to reward for me is not there. I will say it like that. That's the best way I can think how to say it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll have someone record for me who can take pride in it and have some cool, crazy video edits. But today it's just going to be my phone put up somewhere and you watching me work out, most likely. And then we got wrestling tonight, training, leading, doing the thing. And then we eat and we do it all again tomorrow. So I'll check in with you later.
Find it in your EOS mobile app today.
Okay, leg work done. Um, it was a fine workout. Not I'm a GSP this, but I am not impressed by my performance. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to have more grace with myself. I'm sick. I pushed it for what my body is capable of today. I pushed the limit, and that's all that I can do. I can't magically make myself feel better and perform to the standard that I would be perfectly healthy. So it is what it is. I did the thing. Um, on the way to training, I actually on the way out, I got stopped by this guy and his wife, and they're entrepreneurs, and they were asking me. That's irrelevant to this part of the conversation, but they were asking me about working glutes, and Meredith was there, my girlfriend, and so I pointed the wife in her direction, and I was like, "Hey, you're you want to talk to her?" They got to talking, and then me and Jordan, the guy, were talking, and he was telling me about what he did for work and how he was an entrepreneur, and we talked. He asked me why. This is the best compliment ever, but he asked me like why I look the way I do, which I I don't feel. I didn't feel great about myself. I don't typically feel great about myself and how I look, so that was a great compliment, even though I feel like I don't deserve it. Um, but I told him I wrestle, and we got to talking about that. And he's like, "Yeah, I know this guy. I met him at EOS. He's this pretty big dude, and I've run into this before. And there's only two people that it is. It's either Hammerstone or Money Mac Lincoln." And uh, sure enough, based on context that he was giving me, I guessed Lincoln, and he was like, "That was him." So shout out Lincoln, making connections. And I was like, "He tried to sell you tickets." Huh? He goes, "Yeah, he did. You have a show in March." So I was like, "God damn, good man." Lincoln is like the perfect student. He's such a good dude, and gives his all to every aspect of wrestling in terms of like and he's gone through a lot of injuries recently, but he's someone who doesn't let adversity take him completely out. It might do a fucking number on him, but it won't take him out. And him just making connections, and the fact that Hammerstone, who's the biggest name in Arizona, and Lincoln are the only two people, well, almost the two people who, when people run into me and they find out what I do, they know those two. And it's because Lincoln is a goddamn networking machine. So good job, Lincoln. Um, but on my way out, I got stopped by another friend. Actually, one of the best referees. I definitely the best Arizona referee. One of the best referees on the Independence period. Scott Johnson, and he's such a sweetheart. I get along great with Scott, and we have a lot of similarities in how our brains work. Um, Unfortunately, and we got to talking, and I was telling him, about my plans in the future, the near future, what I have for the YouTube channel or for just wrestling in general. And he just like he said, "You know what, man? Like, it's really cool to see you doing good. It's really cool to see you have a plan and see you attack it, and like you're setting yourself up for success, and that's really cool to see." And I don't know how many um, people would say that without a sense of sarcasm or like snootiness, I guess. I don't know. I think just I'm very lucky in the sense that a lot of people are genuinely happy for me, and maybe I'm naive, but I truly believe I have a great support system. And Scott is just a lovely person, and it meant the world to hear him say that. And it just reaffirms that I'm doing the right thing, and I'm working extremely hard right now to set up the future. And I trust Scott and his judgment and his perspective a lot, and I actually seek it out when we're on the road, and I talk to him. I talk through situations with him to pick his brain and get his perspective on it. And just to hear that and with like the most wholesome intention from him was awesome. So good day. Good. As much as I was like not feeling myself today, and as much uh, as much as I've been like mentally dealing with in terms of you know making decisions and what I have to do, then that was much needed. So on to wrestling. Here we go. I'm super excited. It's gonna be a good day. All right, full transparency. It is the next day because I was exhausted and I just wanted to go home, eat my last meal, and fall asleep. And that's what I did. So I am now at work the next day, but I did just kind of want to wrap this up with saying I was hesitant after reviewing the footage this morning. Do I want to post this? It seems kind of boring. It seems kind of whatever, especially compared to my other videos. But I think that's kind of the point I want to get across. Chasing your dream sounds awesome and it sounds like an adventure movie or like an RPG, uh, but it's really not. And it is and it's not. What I'm trying to say is the daily work that goes in is actually pretty monotonous and just repetitive because crumbs make crumb cake, right? You need to put in that day to day repetitive monotonous work. So that way, when the adventure comes and the opportunity arises, you're ready and you're prepared. And even if you're not, you know you will be when you get out there. So, yeah, maybe it's not the most entertaining day to day, but it is what it takes. You need to lay a foundation. You need to have the consistent, repetitive, monotonous, hard work every single day to make progress. It's not just day after day after day of fun, like challenges. And I think ultimately the challenge is the monotony, right? And I think that's why a lot of people give up is they get tired of working this hard and not getting an opportunity when they feel like they should. So they just, oh, whatever, I'm done. Or, oh, it wasn't meant for me. It's been 3 years I've been on this journey and I've had some ups, I've had some downs, and this is just part of it. Ultimately, I truly do believe that one day it'll all be worth it, but I won't be able to see that day if I give up. So this is what it is, you know? It's day in and day out work just to get to the weekend to where you can work harder. And that's where the adventure comes in. You're booked, you're traveling, you get to do the thing, and you have your 10 minutes if you're lucky in front of the crowd, which really all of this is for, which is crazy to think about. Because if you go through a day like in this video, where you start, I wake up at 5 and I don't get home till 10:30 and I'm not asleep until 11:30 and then I wake up and do it all over again. It's hard to do that every single day in the hopes that you will get an opportunity soon. Um, that's the challenge. The challenge is the monotony. The challenge is doing all of that, waking up and doing it all over again, just to stay ready. But I would have it no other way. I'm extremely lucky and extremely blessed to be able to do this. I'm extremely lucky and extremely blessed to have the job that I do, to have the opportunities that I've had already. Like I said, I'm only 3 years into this business. I plan on sticking around for a very, very long time. And I'm really excited for the future, as boring as the day to day may seem sometimes. So ultimately, I hope this kind of exposed that part of the journey. It's not all just RPG decision making and adventure movie, drama, series, cliffhangers. It is just a lot of boring work. Um, and I mean that in the best possible way. So thank you for watching. I hope this kind of, maybe not eye opening or anything, but just let you see more than just fun vlogs and serious topics. So I'm excited for next week. We have Phoenix Championship Wrestling on March 15th, which we are going to be at the Eagles Community Center in Mesa, Arizona. Me and class are going against Megatest. I'm sticking to the 2 videos per week. I think that's pretty good. I have some, I guess I'll just say it. In April, which is 3 weeks away, I'm going part time at my job, this job. I am working Tuesday through Thursday because wrestling has picked up to the point where I'm able to do that. And I can focus Friday through Monday on travel and getting booked and making more content. So, 2 videos, if I can do 2 videos now while working full time, then I can certainly do it while working part time. And I'm hoping to like add in a lot of value into my social media and my content. I really want to start building who I am and making myself known because I put up a video this week. You can be good um, and you can have potential, but if nobody knows and you're not marketable, then it's not worth an investment from anyone. So I am worth an investment from a company, and I'm going to show you that. Um, that's plain and simple. That's what's going to happen. So I'm very, very excited to be able to be in the position that I'm in and hit the ground running in April. So let's get pumped. I'm about to go help fix some boobs. It's all breast cases today, so we got a lot going on, which is going to be exciting. Um, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good month, and April is going to be the start to the next chapter, which I'm very, very excited for. So thank you guys for being on this journey so far. I hope you continue to be with me. Like, subscribe, do all of that good stuff, please. It really helps. And I'll see you next time. Thanks.